I still think you paid too much, Jenkins said, now wiping the back of his neck. Marley seemed unaffected by the heat or the humidity. He smiled broadly. That's where you're wrong, my friend. He spread his arms wide. What this planet lacks in natural resources, it makes up for in history. He turned and waved his arm out at the wasteland around them. This is Earth, Jenkins, the cradle of mankind. Jenkins had never understood Marley's eccentric passion for the archaic, but he tolerated it more than most. Marley, who had a reputation in polite society as an antisocial, backward lover of the past, even though that reputation belied his incisive vision of the future. His tireless work and shrewd investments had borne fruit enough that he could afford this unusual purchase. Now they both stood on the ground that had long ago harbored men who had chosen stasis over advancement. The people who had stayed behind had destroyed themselves nearly 10,000 years ago. Those who had bet on the frontier had already left by then, and there had been very little reason to return while power-mad tyrants still held sway there. The despots of Earth eventually banned any attempt to leave or to return. For a long time, any who had tried to go back vanished and were never heard from again. Eventually, the urge dried up, and the planet's location and significance were relegated to rarely read historical treatises. By refusing to accept the future, Earth became ancient history.